they can decide if she has been found guilty of defamation and libel. Now, here's the thing. Defamation and libel. She's going to have to prove that her claims are true. She can't she can't go to court and say, well, he said stuff too, because the judge is going to say, well, that's not why we're here. You need to prove the stuff that you said was true. Here's the thing. If she even tries to use that and say, well, he said stuff too, I can say, yep, bam, there's the proof. Here's the proof of everything that I said. That's true. Everything that I have said, here's the proof. I have not lied. But she's going to have to actually prove in court. It's open and shut. Like let me tell you guys now, this is open and shut. You can't go around saying a woman had an abortion. You can't go around saying a woman is cheating on their husband. You can't go around saying that somebody's on SSI and that they're scamming the government. You can't go around saying that somebody is being paid by an individual to harass you or do anything or flag your channel, whatever it may be. There are so many claims, and I'm going to gather them all, so many claims that she has made about me and my family that I already know she has no proof. She has no proof of any of this, right? Nothing. She has absolutely no proof because they're lies. So, once this goes to civil court, and again, we're talking about two different things. We are handling this criminally, and then I'm handling this civilly. And like I said, if you want to file a civil suit, if you got a lawyer, that's cool. You're already good. If you don't have a lawyer and you want to handle it pro se, because it's free. Trust me when I tell you. When you know your stuff, it's free. That's just how this works. When you know your stuff and you can handle your own case, it's free. You ain't got to pay nothing to nobody. I've handled 3 different cases now, pro se. One of them, somebody sued me, and they had a lawyer, a national, lawyer. They had a lawyer, and I whooped them. Pro se, and I whooped them. I was kicking butt, even to the point where when me and the judge spoke on a conference call, after they dropped off the line, the judge was like, have you went to school for this or anything? And I was like, no, this is just self-learned. And the judge was like, you are doing a phenomenal job. and the judge goes, when I first seen you were handling it pro se, I thought, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's in for. He's about to get hammered. He says, but you have handled this phenomenal so far. So, and it's free. Unless I'm paying myself. It's free. So if you need help of how to do it for free, contact me, but just know you will have to actually go to Ohio in person and file your lawsuit in federal court. That's what I have to do. The only thing that's not free is the filing fees. That's the only thing that's not free. And I think it's like $91 or something like that. $91 at the most, I want to say. At the most. But you'll have to file your civil suit in Ohio at the federal court. And then she literally will be served that same day. Same day. The judge stamps it, boom, gives it to the constable, and the constable shows up at her garage and says, here, you're being served. You've been served. You're being sued. And at that point, she'll flip through the paperwork, and in that paperwork, the most important thing is the injunction. The injunction. That's the most important thing, because the injunction that I'm going to put will pretty much okay. What an injunction does is it halts everything. Now, here's the thing with the injunction. I'm not going to be able to mention her either, and I'm fine with that, because the only time I mention her is when I need to respond to any of her, BS that she's saying about me or anybody else. The injunction is a two-way street, meaning from that point forward, our mouths are locked until this case is over. And anyone who violates it is found in contempt of court. So it pretty much halts it and pretty much says, your mouth is shut, my mouth is shut, let's go to war. let's do this. Because there have been a lot of things civilly. Like you can't just walk around saying anything you want and be like, it's just an opinion. She posted on Twitter, she said, Isaac's just mad. Isaac's just mad because he knows that I know who his wife is having sex with. And then she puts after that, just my opinions. Like, really? You can't put that at the end after you just made a direct statement. You just made a direct statement. You can't turn around and be like, opinion. Like, that's like me being like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Charlie was smoking crack last night. Opinion. No, that's not how that works. that's not how that works. No. Even the officer I was talking to last night was laughing about that. Because he was like, so you mean tell me she thinks she can say whatever she wants to say and do whatever she wants to do, and she can hide behind, what, a disclosure that it's her opinion? I said, yeah. And he said to me, he goes, is she clearly saying, I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know. But here's what I think. I said, no, she's literally giving actual statements like, Isaac does this, Nicole's doing this, and Jen does this, Morticia does this. And she's like, no, this is just my opinion. You can't do that. That's not how that works. That's not how that works legally either. So, here's where we're at right now. Oh, wow. Somebody just sent me a link to a lot of Amy's videos. Kudos, sprinkling glitter. Good stuff. Just commented on the last live stream with a link to a lot of her old videos. So let me see. Okay, now, cool. I'll save that. Again, for those of you who have been harassed by Amy, you need to contact Officer Crable. You can do that now. Like, you can do that today. Okay, here, hold on. You can do that now. If you have been harassed by her, that's the number you need to call. That's the officer you need to speak to. Officer Crable is the one that's handling this case. That's who you contact. So there's the number, 419-663-6780. Officer J. Crable. That's who you need to speak with. Just call him, let him know that, you're going to be, filling out a form that, that's about, I'm about it. Just let him know that you're going to be filling out a form. That's that. You know what I mean? That's that. And then contact me on social media somehow so I can send you guys these forms right here. I'm going to download them right here. I'm going to download them to the computer right there. I'm going to download it. And I'm going to need your email. Actually, I'll just forward you the email. Yeah, that makes it easier. I'll forward you the email. So, contact me. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Contact me. I need you to contact me because I'm handing all this over to him tomorrow, 6 p.m. I'm going to be doing my sworn-in statement today. Even though he's not processing any of this until tomorrow, I'm doing my statement today. I'm going to fill out my paperwork, call my police, and say, hey, I need to do a sworn statement. Boom, raise my right hand. Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. Yes, police officer. Yes, mob all day. Yes. Maybe I'll live stream me getting sworn in by the police officer. Maybe I'll do that. But honestly, this ends. A lot of people are saying, Isaac, what took you so long? And I'll be honest. I've been taking care of a lot of other stuff. You know what I mean? But it got to the point where the things that she was doing and saying could not be ignored any longer. You don't get to go after my wife and think that you're gonna just get away with it. No, that's not happening. No, you don't get to do that. You don't get that. You don't get to do that. You don't get to go after my wife and make up lies. You don't get to, the one thing you don't get to do is say that my wife had an abortion, because you're saying that about a woman who went through a miscarriage. You know, a lot of people don't know this. Our first child, we lost. We lost our first child. If you're an Angry Grandpa fan from back in the day, then you remember Alpine Access, so you know all about this whole thing. You know, but we lost our first child to a miscarriage. And you mean to tell me that you're going to sit there and you're going to try to hurt my wife and say that my wife had abortions? You're going to say that my wife sleeps around and she's a hoe and she's a thought. You're going to say all this stuff. And you think that you're going to get away with it. Not happening. You're going to pass out personal information on numerous people. Numerous people. See, here's what you don't get. I still have people that are Shine Bright Nation that are actually Guest Mob. Asia said Cassia thought though. Yeah, true. True. Yeah, she is. She is. She thought in this monster. That's Nicole's sister. They don't talk anymore. They don't talk anymore. Thank God. They don't talk anymore. You know, she finally seen that her sister needs to grow the hell up. Her sister's like 21 going on 12. That's a different story for another day. But you don't get you don't get to do these things and just get away with it. And this is being handled. This is being handled. You know, I seen somebody messaged me earlier. They said why, like, it was actually right after the first stream. Somebody immediately messaged me. They're like, why are you doing all this to her when Charlie has done and said worse? Here's the difference. Charlie showed remorse. As many stupid things as he's done and he said, he showed remorse. He's apologized. He's went live and said, like, hey man, I messed up. I messed up last night or whatever it was. And we joke about it. We make fun of him for that. You know what I mean? But yeah, and as Asia said, he was also intoxicated. He was high on drugs. You know, he threatened to kill Michael and Bridget, but he was drunk and high. You know, that's the difference. That's the difference. And honestly, if we're being honest, me and Charlie, if you take it as a whole, I've been on YouTube since July. Since July, me and Charlie have only actually beefed for like 5 months, maybe 4. Because there were months where me and him just, we didn't like each other, but we weren't talking, You look at from like October to December, we weren't beefing, we weren't talking. You know what I mean? I wasn't mentioning him, he wasn't mentioning me. And then, Angry Grandpa's passing happened and things were supposed to be going good and then it fired back up again. And now we're back to, he's not mentioning me, I'm not mentioning him. We're back to that. But with Amy, this has been a constant of her harassing people. Here's the thing, I didn't know who Amy was, until she started harassing me. Jen did not know who Amy was until Amy made a claim against Jen saying Jen shaved her head because she can't pass a drug test. Jen didn't know who the hell Amy was until Amy started harassing her. It's becoming a trend. Nobody knows who she is until she starts harassing and targeting people. So, all of that done. Over with. Not happening any further. So, contact me. Give me everything you got. I don't care if it's 100 screenshots. Give me everything you got. I don't care if it's 100 clips of Amy harassing and saying, these things about people and posting information. Give me every single thing you got. Everything. Everything. Let's gather this all up. Let's sign the paperwork. Let's get this done. Let's get the proof. And then let's get it to the officer so we can get this taken care of. And like I said, that first paper is the most important one because that's the one that's going to make this go like that. The first one's important. Second one is mainly for the charges, your sworn in statement. So that's all I got to say today, at least. Hold on, somebody's sending me. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, what's being said?